some Wii U stuff. Try to recognize it. It's weird that it was spawned down here. So here is the plan. I gave Tucker about a 20-25 minute break, so we'll go solo for a minute. We'll try to get a daybreak person. Hopefully I'll not lose
to join our team? We're looking for
too many people between now and
We have a nearby
then.
agent who will respond shortly to your request.
So Joey, I really want to
Anyone wants
improve
to trade?
because
We
of
got the
his
goods.
infection resistance. And Scoot, I don't care about. Isn't there somebody else
I
who we
heard you
brought in?
needed some help. Well, I'm on the job.
There we go. Hey, we're starting to get one-rank traders too. Good. We could really use a computer expert, basically. That will help a ton. I wish you could just access all their inventories at the screen. Being able to walk up to them is nice, but if I could from here look at their inventory and then look at the locker and get them decked out, that'd be a pretty big help. So let's get some trading in as well. And yeah, let's just try to get a computer expert. That's what we really need. Then we'll get everybody back in here and keep rolling. We've made really nice progress today, actually. 5 people would just, I believe, get us into this base.
It's tempting to think that
Didn't we
getting
have
us back is a good
a?
idea.
We did not. How much?
How are we worthy of their sacrifice?
A fireworks crafting station, and then we have the influence to buy one, and we do not. No on both cases. But we're shooting plenty of bullets, so hopefully we'll get there soon. There's the park ranger vehicle, which is moved. Where is the trader? Is he running away? He ran away. Zombie foot at home. I'll do it with her. Party planning's not terrible. But you know who really needs it?
Yeah.
Does she already have her 50 cal
I know
on?
that's a lot of zombies,
She
but
does.
we can beat them.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Joey. I'm gonna go to Joey because I think that Joey might end up getting infection resistance as a benefit.
I feel good.
As a hero person for the community. And that is maybe the most important, in my opinion.
The whole damn base is surrounded by zombies.
When it comes to Nightmare. And Lethal, but especially Lethal. His difficulty. Where's our shotgun? We don't have a shotgun. This community is actually really new. We've tried to move so fast that I'm taking some things for granted. Yeah, Joey is just in terrible shape. He's got the same face as Leland. He looks like the same faces quite a bit. These guys are wrecking the zombies, though.
Damn it! There's more of them on the way!
I need to grab some sort of rifle. I don't know that we beat this tonight. I've, like, predicted that so many times, and I just... We could die. Those of you that can't see me on the YouTube side, I'm shrugging my shoulders.
A while there. I thought we'd had it.
It's completely in the air. It could go either way. I think we are more than halfway through the hearts, though, so... There's that. There we go. He's almost a citizen. See how much freaking standing you get? Isn't that amazing?
Down to the last magazine here.
That's probably, like, the best tip I've learned when I was doing Nightmare. Just make sure you know when and where you can farm your influence up. Try to get those hero bonuses. So they are important. Because we have 5 people right now, I don't think I'll settle for anything less than a hacker. Hacker, God, I could not get one for the longest time. Then here recently we've had 4 or 5 and we've had them all killed. And those are people that I normally protect like gold. But not this time
How's it
around.
going?
As much as I've tried.
What do do you say to a bit of bartering?
Why not?
I forgot to bring the stupid. Okay, we have an outpost right there. I'll trade. We can make influence off of this. I want the ammo. That delays us needing to buy a supply drop for a little while. And I wonder what our costs are up to. Empty pockets for now, just so we can trade.
I can barely lift this.
Our costs per day are -8 food. Jesus, that's not good. -1 +1 on gas. Everything else is negative. But that negative on ammunition, but especially food. Good lord, that food cost. That food cost is out of control, and we have nobody in the community to write it. If we weren't so desperate for people, I'd actually get rid of Scoot. I can deal with -33% Wits XP. The waste material is not ideal, of course. But I can deal with it.
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
Sure.
One thing I for sure want to do, though, is actually get moved out. It's one of the cooler set pieces on this map.
Use some help over here.
League Sampler. We were rocking so many missions when we had everybody together. We were flying through missions. It was so nice. Now every mission becomes very, very dangerous again. These guys might just want plague samples. And if that be the case, I got you. I still think we can turn out positive here. It's the weekend, though, so I'm surprised we haven't gotten the mysterious one-rate trader.
Sure.
Another set of skills that I used to sleep on, which now became important with these increased difficulties, are the anybody who can gain more influence from trades and has a daily income of influence. Just everything is so... There's so much scarcity in this map, on this mode, that every little bit helps. But influence alone
I restocked for you.
becomes something
You're
that
welcome.
you just always need more of. I still have the habit of double pinning, so we're gonna have to be used to it for a sec. Just deal with it. It's a cool set piece, though. To be fair, this week would be it'd be a win if we get through this run. Tomorrow we may just have to do something, even if the nephew isn't here, to be done. I just don't want this to go on another week. If we can help it. If we can help it, stream. This place isn't looted, and this farmhouse would be good. Welcome back, Dan. Thanks a lot for being here tonight, buddy. You have the night off? Please be a hacker. A hacker
how's it
right
going?
now would be huge.
How are you?
Huge infrastructure.
Fine.
Not what we needed.
We need new blood around here.
I
We
would
think Red
take a
Talon's the
computer
right place to
expert
look
over
for
a
it.
hacker, even.
What do you say?
I love the hacking bonus, of course. Everybody does, but
Absolutely. We have a nearby agent who will respond
Yes, sir,
shortly to your
nice.
request.
it's gonna be a party then, eh? Get some girls over, get some guys
Heard you
over.
needed some help. Well, I'm on the
Spread
job.
COVID around. That was not ideal, of course. To be honest, I just want to check this place super quick.
God, I'm tired.
I hope it's not a mistake, especially with this man's 99 plague cures on him.
Not alone here.
more than zombies remaining. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm just still watching March Madness. Dude, March Madness has felt good right now, right? I'm so happy that returned. I think a lot of people needed it. I wish I knew what there was here to loot, but I'm not seeing any big stuff, so I'm out. I just wanted a food rucksack. If I can't get a food rucksack, I don't care.
Hey there.
I know how to drive a car. Don't ask any questions of me. Now that is a unique Pepe. That animation's on point.
Cavalry's here.
Hacking, logistics, and
Cavalry's
infrastructure, both so bad.
Okay, your call.
Hey, food bag, food bag.
Guess I'm not
Fingers
so effective
crossed,
with
food bag.
sneaking.
Oh. Don't worry, they're coming. They're coming. Yes, the Pepe banging his head. Let's go. He's jamming, baby.
No reason to keep searching here. No more of that.
How many hearts do we get things down to here? See, it's weird. That corner is clearly one of those that'll insta-kill a zombie, but you have to hit him in exactly the right way. How do we do? Promote a leader, of course. Oh, we still need to promote a leader. How? Where's this guy at? I know they take a really. Oh, he's a hero. Oh, he's a sheriff. Damn. Cool. Still not even a citizen yet. I'm gonna have to clear this out just a bit more before we go.
Can't do it.
That's actually kicking ass. And it only has a quarter on knockdown. Should have just grabbed a freedom ringer. Where are we going? Wandering trader, we already did that. Is her name Dildo? Oh, Dido. Damn, State of Decay. Pulling no punches. Can't eat my spaghetti alone. Yes, sir. So true. Those are lyrics that touch your heart. Make you stare at the ceiling late at night, see visions of God. Dido on Dido. I swear to God, though, if we lose this run after the massive boost we got from Tyrell and Wilso popping in here, I will be disappointed in myself. That red car does not like to stay at base. It refuses. It does not like to be at the base. No, sir. Visions of Yah. Visions of Jah. Jah bless.
Hey there.
League samplers. I think these guys were terrible.
I appreciate that.
Wait, are you guys doctors? Because we could really use a doctor.
Later, pal.
Jesus, shoot it!
It's new, buddy.
I nearly let that thing grab me. Oh, he's the plumber. He's the plumber. You know what? Yeah.
It's new, buddy.
Yeah. You're in,
Need
buddy.
your skills. And honestly,
No longer
I'll have a better
receiving
chance of
offsite
survival
fuel
with
storage.
us.
That's terrible. Who cares about that anyway?
yeah, I like this place. You can use this.
Aimless Wonder. So
Be there in a
Wilso
bit.
says this is just one of those groups that just takes.
Okay, it's empty.
Is Greg just a member now? Strong back. There we go. Lived among celebrities. And he's a plumber. Greg. Greg looking really good right now. Look at that jug. He would be just chilling back there. Oh, we're almost out of gas. Shit. So few houses left to loot. Okay. Love this Jeep though. Probably my favorite vehicle in the game, even above the armored van. Oh, there's literally gas in the back. Here's what I'm gonna do though. Joey here, I think. Joey needs rested. I wanted to get him his hero bonus. I think he's at least a citizen. We can see what his bonus is. That's a win to me. 3+ morale, because he's chill. Well, that's terrible. Especially since he had that infection resistance. I was pretty hopeful. I was pretty hopeful.
I bet someone with his skills is still alive.
It'll do it to you every time, though. That hope, a little bit of hope.
Yeah, that can help a lot of people.
Okay, Greg. Wait, what's the mission? I'll do it later. I want to check what it's.
That's too soon. It's almost too soon.
Greg, that stamina bar is looking good. He was sewer worker, manholes, a straight plumber. And there is built-in plumbing with the officer quarters, so. I wonder if you get the plumbing bonus like that. It gives like 25+ stamina. I mean, honestly, that'd be the first person I would recruit in the apocalypse. You know how nice it would be and how good for everything, as far as survival is concerned, it would be to have running toilets. What is this? This is great, man. Who's making these edits? Who is doing this? I think the turtlets. Hey, it's good, honest work, and they get a damn good wage for it. Just gonna kill your back and your knees. This is amazing, though. This is good stuff right here. This better get nominated for a Grammy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Like I say, spaghetti went up, went down, went through the wrong way, and I'm still feeling it. Yo, my wife is hot, dude. I'm doing the super high place. That's why I'm coughing. The sticky ickies in my lungs. One of his mods went scorched earth on him, leaked everything in his mod Discord. The other he said he didn't have, so that's why. That's how you have that image. And what's your opinion of the mod rules, Wilso? Does that prove that he's self-aware, or is it just a uniquely DSP thing that those would be the rules? Or tax season, excuse me. Since it's not at all obvious who we talk about. Yo, my wife is hot. Thanks a lot for being here, buddy. Appreciate you. North plays at Eve. I thought he was #1 North America.
Looks promising in here.
No one, listen, no one is confident. No one is a bragger about 4th place. 3rd place, maybe. Because 3rd place just means you lost in an earlier round and then won all the way up to that. There's no medal for 4th place. Who brags about 4th place? Especially if it's a small tournament. It's nothing to be into the 2nd place, the 3rd, 4th place rounds. Like, yeah, I got into the losers bracket and then lost my matches. That's what 4th place means.
Damn, I'm tired. Oh, I need a breather.
2nd is absolutely the worst place to get. 1st and 3rd, those are the 2 places you want. Because 3rd place At least you won your championship. I was always happier at my wrestling tournaments if I got third rather than second. Of course, I prefer first, but definitely second is like the worst place to be. But imagine fourth. Like, if second's bad, why would you be cocky about fourth place?
This load's gonna wear me out.
Oh, that was a nice find right there. Music's so good in this game. The Donkey Kong list is playing right now.
We have to expect stuff to get ruined like this.
First loser. He docs one of his supporters in that Discord too. Alright, Tucker, welcome back, buddy. There we go. Tucker's back from his break. Ready when you are, buddy. Okay. Back for a minute. Never. Snort, belch, phlegm, cough. Are you in, Tucker? Did you get my party invite, Tucker?
Yep.
Oh, your headset's not on, I don't think. Try again. Wait.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, you're in. You're good. Okay, we just looting. We're gonna meet Big Tom, the big time at the Red Farmhouse. Big Tom, the big time. Big time, Big Tom. Current song.
New place to put it.
Is that his channel name, Tax Season? It is not, but it is against the TOS to talk shit about other streamers. One rule we seem to break all the time, but in his particular case, it just doesn't feel wrong. Water levels. Oh, the music sounds familiar. There you go, Dan. Dan's got the good memory. The water levels. Okay, Tucker, we are going to go to this mission.
Find us.
I am confident in this, Tucker. I am. I've been confident in this a lot, but we knocked out a lot of hearts.
How many are left?
Well, we'll know as soon as we promote a leader, but despite that we lost Sandy, which was a setback, I'll admit. The fact that we got 5 people right now and we're ruling. Well, that's heading straight for base. Good luck, everybody. Well, let's start killing hearts. That's how we're gonna do it.
I hope these guys aren't assholes.
I'm gonna guess in Lethal Zone, the blood plague does not disappear when you've killed all the hearts. The hell karaoke is that? The kind where you sing a
I suppose you're welcome to hang out for a
lot
bit.
and forever. Is that on the Nintendo Virtual System? And you even go back and play the old school Nintendos?
Well, I could have been louder.
I really can't spare the food, but self-promotion is actually
Thank you.
not bad.
Sweet.
Like I say, the influence skills.
Die out there.
And I think you get more for trades with Big Time, so...
Okay, all I took was the 8 storage
Stay safe.
backpack because I needed it. That's all I
Well,
took
you
from
take
the
it
heart.
easy out there.
That's fine. I really can't spare the food for him, but
Yeah,
I would not be
this.
against the recruitment. Yo, always! Asha, what up, Asha? Thanks a lot for being here. How the hell are ya? How's your Final Fantasy run going? Seems like you're making hella progress. Always losing. Please tell me I did that right. I did Valum. Now you're on Valum. You enjoy that game, so tell me about it. You guys gotta check out Asha. Always losing. She's a considerate person. She's trying to make a difference. She's very funny, relaxed, an entertaining streamer, a real talent, and I'm not exaggerating. She's going places fast, and there ain't shit here. No food for us. Now let me spit, snort, belch, phlegm. Yes, Tucker.
Do you really? State of Decay 3, do you think they should add like a limited amount of zombies?
Asha impression. Here we go.
Like, to make it seem more realistic, because there's only so many people.
Robot always getting on with you. What's up? So Tucker, you gotta think about something. Wilson's killed, say, 100,000 zombies, right? And let's just pretend that there is not a universe where there's about 1 million zombies. Oh yeah, you guys nailed that one. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. Oh, it just passed it. Oh, it just passed. It was so close. Damn.
It just passed.
He's got 100,000 zombies. Now let's pretend that this is just an example of the multiverse and nobody who's also killing zombies exists, only each player. There are 330 million people plus in the United States. It's probably close to 400 million. He hasn't even touched the population of the United States. And the plague heart's also growing. Oh, see, ladders are working. The undead, that's what's going on here. I will say, Tucker, with what you're talking about, I don't even know why we stopped here. In State of Decay 1, you could clear areas out. So if you're talking about actually being able to, like, make an area safe, I think that they should embrace that more in State of Decay 3. Because in State of Decay 1, even though, of course, the undead just keep coming, and what's cool is you're in a valley. You asked me a question, T.
Sorry, I was just...
I know why. So there's this sense that all the undead are coming from the larger cities and flowing in. And State of Decay 2 doesn't do as good a job at that. You don't have the ambient feeling that these are piling in from a large city to make it feel more immersive. You're just always here, always. So it's definitely not perfect. Like, I especially hate when they spawn in the middle of nowhere. Like, oh yeah, they're just hanging out in the lake. They need to try to do more realistic,
It's a lot of crap to haul around.
Patterns for. They should go where noise is. They should go where enclaves are. They should go where. Not like how like in here where they spawn around noise, but actually they should group up and be in like the city where you would want to loot. But of course you come up with this huge risk. Of course that's where they are. They're all locked in where they think that there's something they need. Dude, the freaking, oh my god, watch out. Loader and everything going on right now. It makes no sense that some random undead person would go out into the middle of nowhere. Unless they got infected out there. Maybe one or two, right? But like in this game, it's hordes. Hordes will be in the middle of nowhere. So there was a Battleborn rerun stream the other day and 300 people were watching. Are you serious, wife? Wow. That's actually interesting. Thanks for being here again, Ash. I appreciate you. Yes, Zoom. Okay, I need to grab my food, so I'll be lurking. We love our lurkers. You have a great lurk. Ashley, you have a good lurk, you have a great lurk, you have a fantastic lurk. The best lurk, a fabulous lurk, a superior lurk. A great lurk. And a good lurk, good lurking.
I've seen enough of this place. Let's go.
I was able to find a drive shaft club.
I'm still salty I bought a game I can no longer play. I definitely would like my money back. That's a bunch of BS, isn't it? I don't want my money back personally, I just want to be able to play it again. It's completely unethical to buy a game and then not be able to play it. I 100% agree with you. And people should make a much bigger, including me. I'm gonna bitch about it as soon as I get my Battleborn final video is like novel length right now, so I'm kind of struggling with it. But I'll definitely make note of it in my limited capacity and say
a lot of shit.
This isn't something we should accept as consumers or as gamers.
I don't need to look around here anymore.
That's not acceptable. Not from a business standpoint, not from an ethics standpoint. It's just not right. We didn't buy it to lease it, we bought it to own it.
I gotta rest a sec.
I would have asked for my money back though, just because I got so many good hours out of that game. I was completely satisfied with my purchase. It's the same reason I don't actually feel bad about Anthem. I hate that Anthem is dying. I think that game deserved to live. And I've got a lot to say about it. But for the time being, like, I just went back and played that game to get some film for a video I've been trying to work on. And I was having fun. I was having a lot of fun. And it blows my mind how epic of a failure Anthem not continuing on is and how sad it is. It's pathetic. It's the only word that comes to my mind is pathetic. How did Fallout 76 get saved? How did No Man's Sky get saved? How did Destiny 2 get saved? And yet Anthem was the one to die. And it's only pathetic because it feels like they really just quit. And I know people would, you know, making games is so hard. You shouldn't say that. That's terrible. They just quit doing updates. Like, yeah, they were supposed to button down and do 2.0. You can't do that with 30 people, but
No sign of
clearly
Zeds.
the strategy
They
was
show up
flawed,
on
and really it was just a way to buy time so they could quit, in my mind.
I got nothing here for you.
That game should have done updates for 2 years, and it would be in a nice place if they had done that. It really isn't. It absolutely isn't. It's thievery.
Screamer nearby.
What is up with Anthem 2.0? It's over. Here's the most bizarre point. Like, there's so much we can actually say about Anthem. I went on this epic rant, and I recorded it while I was walking, and it kind of like came out right. The problem is every time I say anything, you hear squeaky, squeaky, squeaky on my shoes, and I can't seem to edit that out.
What a fucking prop.
And now every time I've gone to like write it or redo it, the same energy isn't there. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What's going on?
But the energy was there that night, and it came out right. And I need to fix it because here's the most bizarre thing. They're keeping it up. Why? To avoid lawsuits would be the only thing I can think of.
Seriously.
Who
that's
wants
it?
to play a game that we all know was flawed,
No more of that.
but had massive potential, was by far playable? It was just highly repetitive and shallow, right? That was the number one thing. I gotta get out of the habit of asking for confirmation on everything I say. It's an easy habit to get into, right?
Still a couple of meat packs
It
hanging around.
just needed love. It just needed love. You give it consistent, solid updates. You keep adding content to it. A lot of what they said was in the right direction. A lot of what they did was in the right direction. I don't even know if they were real now. The art and design stuff that they showed us on the blog post, where they were going to do a mastery system, an artifact system, that looked great to me. It looked and sounded exactly on point to me. So the point then becomes, why keep the game? It doesn't make a lot of sense except for avoiding lawsuits. We can go now, Tucker.
Okay.
Who would want to jump in now? Like, we probably will. I want to do one last run on Anthem, just as a really stupid project when we get a little more time. And then I can commit to that project. I can't quite yet. But we'll just start a fresh character and run through it again and, like, you know, do the end game a little bit.
Hey,
See
over
what
here.
we think. But
Oops, sorry.
unless you want to do a dumb project, it's just sad. There's people who were dedicated to it the whole time it went through this period.
I'm not so sure I'm gonna make
It's just
it
like
this time.
Battleborn all over again, but it's much worse. Battleborn, we all knew what was going to happen, but there was a sense
Oh, good.
that the development team was not going to quit. Well, no matter what it took, Gearbox was not going to quit because, I think we get a biochem set out of this sucker because they loved the game. Gearbox genuinely loved Battleborn. Maybe not Randy Pitchford, maybe not. I seriously question. But that core team of Randy Varnell and the team he had around him loved that game, and I could tell. And that's one of the reasons I was so loyal to it, like many of you were.
Some people
We
seem
do.
to think they
Dude, that's
already
huge.
know
I haven't seen this
everything.
thing spawn in a long time.
Look, maybe
I did not get the same sense out of Anthem, and that's terrible. AAA games are so hard to make anymore.
Ow.
And I don't mean the coding and the art. Like, yeah, of course that's hard. That's always been hard, though. I mean, just to get the budget for a new IP anymore is incredibly difficult.
Pretty empty.
To get to the point in your career in the industry where you are
Hey, I
accepted
found what you were looking for.
to where the, you know,
Not
EA is
bad.
going to give you
Ah!
many millions of dollars
This load's gonna
to
wear
do
me
a
out.
AAA game. It's like being a big-time Hollywood movie maker. Very few people get to do it.
I'm gonna die, so let's go.
Got that. The first guy, I can't remember his name, got that opportunity and then moved on to a different project. And then they went through like 5, 6 different groups of people. It just wasn't their passion, the heart was never there, at least at the center.
I owe you one.
If you ever have a second to play, I'll jump in with you with Anthem. I've boycotted EA and Gearbox. Won't be buying anything from them, either of them. I consider an exception for Battleborn 2 if that ever becomes a thing, but that's very unlikely.
Hey.
I don't blame you on the EA thing, Dan.
So,
I
you
would
ready to start dealing?
One moment, Tucker. I would just say that it's not Gearbox's fault what happened with Battleborn. 2K owned the rights. 2K told them they had to shut down. 2K told them, that's it, we're not doing this anymore. They wanted to keep it up indefinitely, and they wanted to make it free to play. And Randy Varnell on the Third Shift podcast went into it a lot more than he ever has before. The situation. And he wasn't throwing 2K under the bus, but he was transparent with the fact that basically 2K and Gearbox did not get along well with Battleborn's development. But I also think Mr. Pitchford played a role, so if you want to blame Gearbox, blame him. Like, Randy Pitchford loves Sony and he loves PlayStation. And, oh god, I'm stuck. You know how much BS that...
Shit, getting a fucking zombie.
I literally got... What, Tucker? What?
I'm about to die of blood plague. I was trying to give you my stuff.
Just drop it. Just drop it. Yeah, okay. And play it again, Sam. So,
I dropped all my stuff.
I think Randy wants Gearbox and Sony to have a relationship. So, he purposely will slight Xbox. But when you're a game that's desperate for a fan base... Randy's also the guy who's claimed that they were going to do crossplay with Borderlands 3 since launch, and that is still not managed to make it in. And they claim with Battleborn they were going to be doing the same thing. I'll tell you another thing though, that's loosely to do with Anthem and Fortnite. In 4 years, from the time of the 45th to the 46th POTUS, looking back at YouTube, looking back at Twitch, looking back at media,
Screamer nearby.
it's sort of hard to believe just how much took place over 4 years, because it feels like 40 years passed, but it was actually like, it feels like more happened in those 4 years than happened under, and I'm not talking about politics, I'm just talking about the world in general, that happened the whole 8 years under 44. The whole like Wings and DSP craziness, like that starts in like 16, at least with Wings. It's strange because it felt like that stuff was ancient history, but not really.
New place to put it.
Be right back. I
I
need to
never
go
played
use the restroom.
Borderlands games anyways. Well, unless you want to play Aliens, Colonial Marines, I guess it's not very much for you. Brothers in Arms. Did you lose that community all the way, Tucker? Your mic is not getting through at all. Oh, because you're just talking to one person.
That won't work. Almost out of that.
This rhythm, though. Tax Season Jack on Stream episode was May, so it's like an era was kicked off. It really is like an era was kicked off. I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube on like the rise and fall And like, only use me blades, that guy who's, you literally watched a person basically lose their life to alcoholism live on the internet.
Gotta drop something else.
The whole
first.
saga starts in like 2015, and he's still streaming as of 2020. You think you're watching something like 1980s behind the music, but oh my god, how much took place in the last 4 years? How much took place? Division 1 was just late 15 and then 16. It's weird. It's weird, because it seems like all this stuff has taken place over a decade, but it's not even been half of that.
Stuff like this.
Looks like an in real life bloater. He looks like shit. If you want to run any kind of advertisement for like the perils of drinking, oh my god. That is one of the darker Twitch tales. Yo, little Measy boy, thank you for taking the red pill. Seeing just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Welcome to reality. Thank you very much for that follow, man. I really appreciate it, little Measy boy. Thank you. Tucker, are you ready for invite? Tucker, are you ready for an invite? He disappeared. Shit.
Keep your distance.
I really probably shouldn't have stopped. We really got screwed on that jug. But that's, fortunately, that's lethal zone for you.
How you like me now?
Now, a bloater's gonna be working its way in here. No.
Away from the cloud.
But I need to fuel up. Of course, it was right on the car. And you know they did that on purpose, because the hope is I'll clear the
More
cloud.
dead fuckers here.
Or I'll get in the car. So much good stuff here.
Where am I gonna fit that?
I want the parts too, to be honest.
No more of that.
Now I'm gonna pop that. We left behind so many parts between now and here. We could have probably built a stack. We could actually grow some food too if we get a gardener.
Seriously, that's it?
What did those guys need? Food? Oh, Jesus. Food is so hard to get a hold of. Feels lag, man. Oh yeah, so blades. Only use me blades. One, he's a bit of a relic. Let's stop the episode.